New at 6, a trial date set for the Jupiter mother charged with locking up her son in a box-like room in the family garage. Tracy Ferriter now scheduled to go to trial in July. Her husband already being held in jail, appealing his child abuse conviction last fall. He's trying to get out of jail during the appeals process. Our investigating reporter Terry Parker is here with exclusive details about the couple. Terry, what do you know about the Ferriters tonight?
Todd, in a hearing this morning, Tracy Ferriter, who faces the same charges as her husband, got a trial date, a plea deal date, and a lawyer willing to take her case after the first one quit. And we now know who forged a bogus job offer letter to the judge on Tim Ferriter's behalf.
State versus Ferriter status check.
Tracy Ferriter stood by her new attorney Mark Shiner in court Tuesday. Shiner telling the judge that he is now back on her case as long as he doesn't have to go to trial this month as originally scheduled.
After reviewing the discovery the last couple of weeks, I think I can be ready in July. I know I can be ready in July.
Judge Howard Coates says he thinks that's an excessive amount of time to get ready to defend Ferriter on charges she locked her teenage son in a box-like room in their Jupiter garage. But he agreed because he doesn't want problems with an appeal.
I'm concerned of the risk of possible flee.
But Coates was not as agreeable last week when Timothy Ferriter came before him asking again to be freed on bond while he appeals his conviction. Coates concerned about this fake job offer letter sent to him by Ferriter's attorneys. Mazda Palm Beach said it was forged, and Ferriter's attorneys quickly withdrew it and apologized, saying they had no idea it was fake and they never even talked to Ferriter about it. The judge saying he finds that hard to believe.
Again, it just sounds almost fantastical, but I'll let you respond.
That was my wife.
Turns out the letter was written by the wife of Ferriter friend Colin Zimmerink. Zimmerink testified their housekeeper is married to a sales director at Mazda, and she informally got the job offer for Ferriter, and his wife wrote it. And he's offering Ferriter a place to stay if he gets released. Plus, he'll pay Ferriter's bond.
It's the right thing to do. I know Tim and Tracy. I know the children. I know how great parents.
That is true about to get open the truth, all the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Ferriter himself testified that he would never jump bond, risking his friend's money, and that his 5-year sentence isn't even that long.
It's a short time, 5 years, and I think there's no reason to not to do that. It's the right thing, to do. Make sure I fulfill what's required by me.
Judge Coates praised the local media for reporting the forged job letter in the first place, saying without our reports, he may never have known fraud was being committed on the court. He's reserving ruling on whether to let Ferriter out on bond, and Tracy Ferriter's plea conference is set for June. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.